That means Dutch Mantell, and boy, you can't miss Ronnie P. Gossett, can you?
No way.
Nor the Master of Pain.
This guy's bigger in person than on film, I'm telling you.
Yeah, boy, this guy
huge.
He is. He's 6'9", weighs 325 pounds, Master of Pain. Ronnie P. Gossett is not that tall, but he weighs, I don't know, 600-800 pounds, I would think.
Dave Brown, this has got to be the most insensitive, uncaring bunch of morons I've ever seen in my life. Let me explain something to you. Last week, I came out here and I challenged all the retired wrestlers. And what do? They run in Boxcar Willie, 7 foot tall, 480 pounds, that big fat slob, Plowboy Frazier. Well, I didn't back down, and I didn't run from him. I went straight to my doctor that afternoon, and I told him, I need an EKG immediately. The doctor tells me after the EKG, Ronnie Gossett, you should in no way get in that ring because your heart's the size of a basketball. I take my note. Let me tell you, I take my note down the ringside at the matches, and I showed my note that I am in no way fit to wrestle, in no shape to get in that ring. Do I get any compassion from the fans? No. They make me get into the ring in my condition. Well, as I'm climbing those steps, Dave Brown, don't interrupt me. As I'm climbing those steps, Dave Brown, I feel the pain deep in my chest. But I go on anyway. I climb up, and when I walk through the rope, I finally have the big one. I fall to my knees. And as I'm laying there, do you think these incompassionate, uncaring morons care? They don't even call an ambulance. They don't even ask, is there a doctor in the house? I'm laying there in excruciating pain, and I'm looking up. And what does that big fat slob, Plowboy Frazier, do? He dropped that leg across my head. So no sooner do I have a massive heart attack than I now have a concussion. They're out to get me, Dave Brown, and Jackie Fargo and Jerry Lawler behind it, and I'm not going to take it.
You end up getting yourself in these situations, Ronnie P. Gossett. You do have a big guy in your corner, though. Here's what the Master of Pain had to say about it.
You know, there's a serious problem going on around here in the Mid-South area. And that problem is that people think they got to put their hands on my manager, my number one man, Ronnie P. Gossett. Well, let me tell you something, Ronnie. Man, the Master of Pain is here. And he's going to take care of anybody that thinks they need to put their hands on you. All right? So don't worry anymore, Ronnie, because there's going to be some hard dues being paid now. I know your heart's bad. And, brother, let me tell you, anybody that puts their hands on you is going to have to crawl in there with me. And you know where that leads. That leads to a place where they don't want to go. Bad news.